Elon Musk wants Twitter, but he doesn't got it yet. Time for What to Watch. We've got Jill here, our money expert, to talk about it. And Vlad, you're going to run us through the top of the introduction to this whole conversation?
He doesn't have it yet until I say he has it.
Oh, really?
Watch.
Okay.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, Elon. Yeah, we are going to talk
Elon
more.
on line 2 for you, Vlad.
Yeah. What to watch? I'm buying that too, Vlad. So we got more on billionaire Elon Musk's bombshell offer to buy 100% of Twitter. This morning's announcement came just days after he bought more than 9% of the social media platform and then backed out of an offer to join Twitter's board of directors. Musk says Twitter, this is a quote now, Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company. So, yes, we've got Jill here to break this all down. I find this absolutely fascinating that he rejected the offer to join the board and then decided in this filing with the SEC that he wanted to buy the company outright to take it private.
Right. He doesn't want to be, I think, guided by SEC rules. Now, remember, when you're a publicly traded company, the SEC has a series of rules about board directors, the number of shares and percentage of shares you own, the disclosures you have to make, and you have what's called a fiduciary responsibility to your shareholders. You've got to do what's right for the shareholders first before anyone else. And
if he takes it private,
if he takes it private, he doesn't have that. He has a responsibility to who? Himself.
He could do whatever he wants when he wants.
Exactly. And so I think this is a really interesting moment of a hostile takeover of a company to bring it private so he has control over it.
So who decides whether this hostile takeover is successful? Will he actually take control of the company?
Well, I mean, the shareholders. So here's what's really fascinating.
Because they don't have to sell it to
They don't,
no, they
don't have to.
It has to appeal to the shareholders, and they have to be the ones.
He's dangling a lot of money in there.
Absolutely. And you only have to get a certain percentage of those shareholders to say yes before doing it. So a few numbers for you guys. If you look back, I looked at Twitter's IPO price back in 2013 was $26 a share. It went up to 45 after the first day of trading. It has had a bumpy ride. In fact, if you look at Twitter, say, compared to Facebook, Facebook's stocks has crushed it.
And what is he offering now?
And he is now offering $54 a share. Now, listen, there are some folks that I just spoke to very quickly on my ride into work who said 54 is too low. The stock just traded at 70 a couple of, within the last 12 months. So there are shareholders who could hold out for more. But remember, this is a very compelling offer to just get out of a stock that has been underperforming.
He did say
for 10
that
years.
his offer is 54%. It's a 54% premium over the share price before he started buying the shares, and a 38% premium over the day he made it public.
Can I just say one thing about that, though? Because he didn't disclose it, he was able to buy shares before. If you knew Elon Musk was buying, you'd be like, let me sit back and see what happens. But people who sold it to him say, a few weeks ago, they didn't know they were selling to Elon Musk. They missed the first 38% rise in the stock. And now they may say, oh, I want that money back.
So you're a Twitter user, and you're sitting here today. What does this mean to you if he buys it?
Well,
do you have a pros and cons?
I think what he has said is he wants to make this a subscription-based model.
That is fascinating to me that he would. What's the? I don't get.
Like,
that.
if you're all about free speech, and the public saying what it needs to say, why would you take it private and make it subscription-based?
Because I think he wants to make money. And I think there are a lot of analysts who look at this company and say it hasn't made as much money as its potential because you need an ad-based.
But he's the richest man in the world. Why are you saying he needs to make money?
Because
I think something more than that.
Well, I think he also wants to influence the conversation. Okay. We were talking before we came on the air. This is a product, Twitter, that is not so much a moneymaker, but it does influence media, government, politics. You're in the conversation when you own
currently, under the current configuration, does Donald Trump come back if Elon Musk succeeds?
I think that there's a possibility that gets reversed. I really do.
But it's a tug and pull between making money and free speech, right? Either you're all about, you want to make it this platform for free speech, or you're saying to yourself, I want to make it about.
But you could have two different levels. You could have an ad-supported one, and you could also have one that is a subscription-based. And it's going to be interesting to see. This story's not over yet. It's the beginning. The filing is the beginning of the battle.
But remember, this free speech would be as Elon Musk sees free speech.
It's Musk speech.
I'm sure there'll be some hot takes on Twitter. Check it out. Jill Schlesinger, thank you very much.